We didn't need a prequel to Rosemary's Baby. It was based on a short novel and not built to be a horror franchise. Apartment 7A tells the backstory of Terry Giannoffrio, who is in one scene of Rosemary's Baby. In case you were wondering what was going on with that minor character, she was a professional dancer who sustained a foot injury and went through a very similar experience to the one Rosemary would later go through. As a prequel, it undercuts the significance of her experience in the original. Apartment 7A works better if you think of it as a remake. Rosemary's Baby is a difficult movie to talk about. Its director Roman Polanski is persona non grata in Hollywood and the entire United States for his heinous crimes of child abuse in 1977. In Rosemary's Baby, Mia Farrow's protagonist is drugged and raped by a satanic cult who are trying to create the Antichrist. It's a bizarre reflection of Polanski's own actions in which he is the devil figure. Polanski's family was killed in the Holocaust, and his wife Sharon Tate was murdered in the Manson family massacre. Though Rosemary's Baby involves a woman victimized by a cult, it was made before the death of Sharon Tate. It's considered one of the best horror movies ever made, but the life and actions of its director hang over it like a dark storm cloud. Apartment 7A is a version of the unholy Immaculate Conception story, which is aware of the rape culture in Hollywood which allows children to be abused. Rosemary was married and betrayed by her husband, but Terry is abused by a sleazy pickup artist who puts a drug into her drink. The Castevettes, the sweet elderly couple who are a little too friendly to the point of it being invasive, are obviously recast after 50 years, but they're well acted. Apartment 7A is well staged and shot. It's a satisfying watch if you've never seen the original, but it has the problem many prequels have. We already know the ending if we've seen Rosemary's Baby. There's a scene at a costume party in which one of the characters from the cult is dressed as a witch. The audience already knows the neighbors are Satanists, so it might as well be as on the nose as possible. Director Natalie Erica James crafts a polished movie with good performances, but it's already been made before. It's Rosemary's Baby, but shot with modern cameras. The only way to get a movie made anymore is to tie it into another one in a larger franchise. I'm surprised they hid the connection in the title by simply calling it Apartment 7A. If Rosemary's Baby didn't already exist, this would be a much better movie. I can't help but compare the two because they have the same plot points. Apartment 7A is restrained by its connection to an existing story. It can't go off into bold new places. Prequels elaborate on and enrich what you already know, but Rosemary's Baby isn't heavy on lore. It's a tight, simple story, only a little longer than a novella. Ira Levin wrote a longer sequel called Son of Rosemary in 1997, 30 years after the original. The plot synopsis sounds like it would make for a bad sequel film. The Antichrist is now a 33-year-old man who runs a charitable organization and wants world peace, but in a series of events he unwittingly releases a deadly virus killing the human race, and Satan drags Rosemary to hell. Then she wakes up and all of the events of both novels were just a dream. A director should be allowed to take inspiration from Rosemary's Baby without having to imitate it. This is a promising proof of concept for an indie filmmaker to have under their belt, as it's a lovingly well-made tribute to a classic horror film. The original ended with Rosemary possibly accepting to raise the baby, even if it was the literal spawn of the devil. In this modern update, the character's life is ended because of an unwanted pregnancy. It reframes the story with more feminist undertones for a post-Roe v. Wade era. While it doesn't have the baggage of the original, it's likely to be forgotten as it stands in the unsettling shadow of its predecessor.